Maybe it's in the gutter where I left my lover.
Right, I'm back to you today with another episode review of Ragnarok with the greatest loser, and because this is going to be a 2-episode review, the Great Swallow into the Abyss. Now, the reason why I'm doing 2 reviews in one video is because the first one, it was mostly about Sasaki Kanjuro and how he became who he was today, which, I mean, you should always have that as a character, part of character development. However, it felt a little long. You probably could have cut out some parts, but I respect it to give him the honorable reputation that he has. And then later on, you know, in the episode, it gives you more like respect for him. However, with that being said, within these 2 episodes, if there's ever one person where you're just kind of like, I wouldn't want to mess with that guy, I think it's Poseidon. Poseidon seems like that dude. Like, every anime has that one guy you're just kind of like, oh, I do not want to face that guy. You know, Dragon Ball Z has like Beerus, you know what I mean? One Punch Man has like Saitama. Like, you just don't want to fight Saitama, you know what I mean? And then like Naruto has like Madara, and like, you know, all these people use this so badass Itachi, and you just don't want to fight those guys, you know what I mean? Yeah, Poseidon's that dude. Poseidon is that dude, and the aura around him gives me like butterflies. Like, my stomach goes, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, oh, I'm like, damn, like I want him to win, but I don't want him to win at the same time. That's a lie. I do want him to win. The only person I wanted to win was Adam so far. But Poseidon, the god of gods, man, holy, that dude, like, that dude's intimidating factor is off the chain. Like, he's got that aura where I'm thinking like he should have been last. I thought Zeus would have been last in all the fights because he was like the icon and everything like that. But like, Poseidon's aura is just like, you do not want to mess with me, dude. And it looks like Kanjuro is just not that guy. He's not that guy, right? But of course, you know, to make the battle interesting, even though I feel like it should have just been like over and done with how badly they're hyping up Poseidon, it gets interesting. You still got the back and forth, the humble talks and stuff like that, and Kanjuro is impressive. You learn that he's the greatest loser, and that he likes to fight different opponents, lose and get better. Which, you know, for all those people out there, don't be afraid to lose, because if you lose, it'll be easier to think about what you did wrong and how you can improve. So that they say he did that. He does that with everybody he loses to, thousands of times until he beats them in their head, which is, I think, is a very good strategy in order to get better and find out your opponent's movements. Now, the only thing I'm thinking about is, what is he gonna do when Poseidon starts trying? Because like, all till now, I don't think Poseidon's been trying very much. He's just been like using one hand on his staff and his trident, and he hasn't been putting in much effort. So I'm really confused on how well or how hard he's gonna go within the next couple episodes. I wouldn't be shocked if he loses because, you know, plot armor for, you know, Kanjuro, but at the same time, I hope he doesn't, because the aura you give him is just kind of like, yo, he should not be losing, you know what I mean? But at the same time, when you find out the way he talks about people around him, it's kind of like one of those villain anime characters where it's kind of like, yeah, here comes an upset, you know what I mean? He's gonna lose, but we don't know. We really just don't know. And I think the upcoming episodes are going to be really good. This anime has me intrigued, I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's because they're getting me attached to each character, whether it be one of the gods or one of the humans. But I'm very heavily invested into it, and I can't wait for more episodes to come out. The Swallow the Abyss episode was very interesting because it was mostly fighting. There was no background stories and stuff like that, and of course it just shows Kanjuro not really getting beat up, but he's holding his own. And again, I'm impressed by it because considering Poseidon's not using all of his might, the stuff Kanjuro was doing, I was kind of like, okay, you got it. But you know, at some point in time, Kanjuro's got to fight back. He can't stay on the defensive, and he ended up landing a few strikes, which, even though everyone's like, oh my god, he landed a few strikes, it's like, did he land them due to his own skill, or did Poseidon let him? Now, because you don't really see Poseidon give any like facial expressions, you don't really know. I personally think he let him hit him. Why would he do that? I don't know. But it's kind of like, you probably done messed up. In the next episode, you probably done messed up. And that's facts. So we'll see what happens. That episode was kind of action packed, and I liked it. I'll give it maybe a 7 out of 10. I'm guessing the next episodes coming up will probably be very more interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna give these 2 episodes kind of like a 7 out of 10. It didn't really jump out at me too much, but I'm liking the animation. I'm not a huge fan of the intro. I'm not. I'm really not. I always end up skipping it, but that's besides the point of the whole anime. But these 2 episodes though, not bad. Like, you know, it's just it's not filler, but it's just like that. Well, the first one was a filler, but the second one a lot more action, and it was pretty good. 7 out of 10. So I hope you guys are enjoying the anime as much as me. I'll be reviewing the next episode, which seems to be the last episode on Netflix to end the season. So let's hope it's a banger.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me,